What's up? It's me, Ashley Snow. No W on the snow. And I'm here to talk about being a songwriter and writing for SongFinch. Want to get you guys started on the journey with me. So far I've written a dozen songs, so I got to get you guys caught up. And it only makes sense for me to start with song number one. Actually, song number one that's a really good story anyway, so it's a great place to start. Um, I didn't start really taking strong notes on the song briefings until right around, I think, song number nine. So excuse me, because I didn't realize I was, going to enjoy it this much and want to share it with you guys. Um, so going back to the first song, I'll just tell you what I do remember, which it was an extremely memorable story. So the first song, I get the brief, and I'm like, what is this? Um, how am I supposed to write a song from this? A heartfelt, comical song with this. That was the vibe for the song, and I just was a little lost because it was supposed to be, I believe, up tempo, um, hip hop, heartfelt comedy, and the three must have details. Well, it was actually four must have details in it, and they were. And this is a wife to a husband. Let me give that context because that's very necessary to understand. So this is a wife to a husband. So that being said, the first thing was, and the must-have details was, I am non-monogamous. So that was detail number one. Detail number two was, shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I was like, okay. Detail number three was, you can start by getting the fuck up. I'm like, what? And then the fourth detail was, he's an introvert, I'm an extrovert, and they said that they were Mexican, but the Mexican part didn't need to be included. But I was just like, those are the must-have details. So that's the first thing I get to see about, the actual content of the song. So I was just a little like, what? Heartfelt comedy. Like, shut your mouth when you're talking to me. You can start by getting the fuck up. I am non-monogamous, and you're an introvert. I'm an extrovert. Oh yeah, he lives on the internet. That's what she said. So, I was, I thought this doesn't sound too nice. Doesn't sound very heartfelt. I'm a little bit, I don't know. I don't want to write a mean song to somebody, and that's where it started sounding like that. So I go on to the story, the relationship story, and I hope I'm not giving too much details, but hey, this is the story. The song tells the story anyway. So um so it starts off, the story starts off that she says, well, I met Matthew, and I'm saying the name because the name is in the song. I met Matthew when I was engaged to my fiance, somebody else, and my fiance took me to meet his friend group, and they were all downstairs, in a basement playing Dragons and Dungeon, or Dungeon Dragon, whatever, you guys know the game. And she said Matthew was the only white guy there, and he had a mustache, and he looked like a pedophile. And I was just like, all right, this is. So I'm just like, whoa, it gets better from the must-have details. It just keeps getting better. So, so then she meets him through her fiance at the time. Then she says they met again at the wedding. And at the wedding, she said that he had his mustache shaved, and that's when she realized she was marrying the wrong guy, because she said she was like, whoa, so he didn't look like a pedophile anymore, and she was really feeling him with his shaved mustache at her wedding. So a few months later, of a failed marriage, of course, later, Matthew helps her out of the marriage, and they get into a relationship. A few years into the relationship, she joins the army, and pops the question to him, so when are you going to propose to me? And then she said, because I can have any man I want. Or wait a minute, what was the words I said in the song, because it was something very, um I can have a guy in every state. Yeah, I can have a boyfriend in every state. Yeah, I can have a boyfriend in every state. So when are you going to marry me? Because that's what she said there. So I said, wow. So then she said the next week, they met up in Chicago, and he had bought her previous wedding ring from her, and he had been wearing it on his keychain, and so they met in Chicago, and he threw it into the river, and he proposed to her with a new ring, which he had vowed to replace. So yeah, and she said, that was the happiest day for ever for her. And then that weekend, they also met each other's parents within days of that. So that was the story on the relationship, and I was like, whoa, this is okay. So mind you, this is the first song, so I'm just I like a challenge. I love songwriting, so I was really perplexed initially, but I gotta say that I'm very, very, I was very pleased with the outcome. I was extremely happy with the outcome, and I learned something about creativity and songwriting and art, that you don't really have to buy in to the product. You don't have to, not in terms of because I won't say I don't buy into the product, because the finished product, I didn't, it doesn't sound mean or harsh or anything in the way that I came with that message. Um, it was like, I thought, like, how can I make this sound sweet? And I had to try to put myself in Matthew's shoes, like, and think about what kind of relationship they might have, because it's not one that makes sense to me, but it makes sense for them because they've been together for some years and they were married and stuff. So I thought maybe they have some sort of, like, some men like to be dominated. Some men like are into women being, totally, dominant, or what is that, S&M, BDSM type of thing. So I thought, I kind of put it in my mind in that frame of mind. Like, I think Matthew might be the kind of guy who likes this. So let me make a song that I think he'll really enjoy. That's flirty and fun and heartfelt. Got some little romance in it, some niceness in it, some kindness, some sweetness in it, but also tell this story true to the notes, the briefing that I had. So, but I didn't buy into one perspective, one single perspective on how that story could be told. And I think that's really important in art, is learning that with this practice, especially, I'm learning that there's so many ways that you can tell a story, and so many perspectives that you can come at from with a story. So I'm excited and happy to share this song with you guys. The title of it is "Shut Up and Talk to Me." So without further ado, I'm gonna need to turn on my speakers here. Yeah, but I will play this song for you guys. And you can tell me what you think, how you think I did. Like I said, I'm thankful for the challenge. Shout out to SongFinch. I appreciate y'all for passing that one to me and trusting me with it. Yeah, all right, so let's get to it. Shut up and talk to me. And I went with like sort of Latin beat. Oh, Matthew, yes, you. Get your ass up, you got stuff to do. Know you're introverted and it hurts to move, but I really want to show you something personal. Remember the day that we met in the basement? Didn't know you'd be my husband's replacement. You had a mustache, I'm so glad you shaved it. That's when I knew that you would be my favorite. Now I'm the dragon that you love to play with. Down in the dungeon, you thought you were basic. Something about you I found so amazing, at the very least interesting. You thought that I was majestic. Now I am your wife domestic. Bought this song cause I'm a blessing, and thankfully you're not possessive, cause I am not monogamous. I don't break my promises. All my life I want this. Come and boy, with me, yes. You can stop by getting the fuck up. When you're talking to me, you can shut up. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Gotta like it, what you say. I was liking on you when I got married. I realized then it was time to worry. I'm with the wrong guy and my mind is buried. The fact y'all was friends made it kinda scary, but a couple months later it was time to scurry. And the bodies of the past you helped me bury was down in the dirt when you deserved me. Might as well sign up when we in the service. I know I made you kinda nervous, probably went and prayed up in all kind of churches when I said I can have a boyfriend in any state. Are we getting married? I ain't finna wait. Much as I love you, I'm ready to love you. Put no one above you. That's when you did what real thugs do. Threw my old ring in a puddle. I'm in the river in Chicago. I'm an extroverted lover, you my quiet soul. Even
Even when we in a different time zone, whenever you around, I'm home. I know that you live up on the internet. Get offline and get intimate with me. Baby, I got something you should see. I am not monogamous. I don't break my promises. All my life I want this. Come here, boy, give me a kiss. You can stop by getting the fuck up. When you're talking to me, you can shut up. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Got a lot that I want you to say. I am not monogamous. I don't break my promises. All my life I want this. Come here, boy, give me a kiss. You can stop by getting the fuck up. When you're talking to me, you can shut up. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Got a lot that I want you to say.
That's that. That's it, guys. That's the jig. And I just remembered also, this song was no special occasion. It was just because. And it was Shut Your Mouth When You're Talking to Me. Um, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was a good story there, guys. How do you think I did? That was my very first song opportunity. SongFinch definitely showed love for that song, which I appreciate. So, thanks for listening, guys. This is just the first one, so many more to come. I hope you guys stay tuned. Shut up and talk to me. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about it. If you really liked it and enjoyed it, check me out. Ashley Snow on all streaming platforms. No W, wherever you stream music, I have more music. Also, if you want to order a song custom made, hit up songfinch.com and request Ashley Snow. Also, if you're an artist and you would like to write for SongFinch, send me a DM, send me an email, and I will refer you and get you in the loop. All right, so this one's been fun, guys. This one's been real. I'll catch you next time.